Hi guys, Showmofo here with more Robocraft fun, and I've got some fantastic news. If you haven't seen already, check out the Robocraft website. Let's have a look at this. It's been a couple of news updates on here, and we've got infinite players. This is all the information about the Robocraft servers, supporting everybody with their scalable servers. And an important thing to note, yes! They are currently looking for robots to populate the practice mode. Yeah, I believe they've realised that the AI is pretty naff in there for what the game is now. There we go, yes. Robots in practice mode are very out of date and need updating. Thank you. See how amazing these guys are. See how quickly they've got onto this. You know, as I said, they're probably way ahead of us on what needs implementing, what needs changing and balancing, and I can't believe how fast the development team are onto this. But what's even better is that you can get your own robot into practice mode. Yeah, what you need to do is to build one in a bay. You need to take a screenshot and submit it to this thread here. Yeah, you can find that off the link that was on the bottom of the Infinite Players page you just saw. It requires a maximum of 650 CPU. Yeah, that's so that they can load and spawn quickly. And they want to see style over function. So, not design a powerful robot, one that looks really great. Yeah. So, I'll be having a go at this today. And that is just awesome. And the other news? Let's have a look. We've got a sneaky peek at a new map, a new Ice World map. Fantastic. So, they have been busy tinkering with new maps. That looks lovely, doesn't it? So, fantastic. Okay, so let's get in here now. And as you can see, I've got an empty bay. I've cleared out everything. Possibly a bit of a mistake at the moment. I haven't got my bonuses, so I may need to build something functional in each one and try and rinse my bonus first. But still got this flatbed to take apart and make something with. So I'm just gonna have a quick game here while you're watching this. But how awesome is that if you can get your own little craft into their practice ground and then fight against it? That's just fantastic. I will certainly be submitting screenshots sometime today. I think I'll be trying to get one in each bay. Obviously I won't be tearing down my plane, but that does give me the chance to get, what, 5 submissions in, maybe? I haven't looked to see if there's multiple submissions, but I don't see why there wouldn't be a chance to have multiple submissions. I will read through that more carefully later. Right now, let's just see if I can get a T1 victory and get my victory bonus in this bay while I still can. Oh, and a lovely brew. Okay, that looks like fun. Wobbling off over there. He's gonna light the way for me. And everybody's kind of split up. Let's see what the enemy's doing. Oh, we do have a flyer over there to watch out for. Oops, that was a mistake. There's SMG flatbed. Got these guys coming up on us. Try and make sure I get the gun off him. Oh, and this chap here. No guns left, so you can just sit there and get ready to die. There you go, well done. So Chi-Chi. Awesome stuff. Now they're capping, so I'm going to get on down to our CP and try and take it. There's only 2 of them left, so I imagine the rest of the team are about to wipe them any minute now. But I would certainly like some control point bonus. Maka 151 and a nice little, is that a hover flyer or just a hover? Very nice for T1. And their capping is dropping down. Obviously had a player wiped off the CP. Awesome stuff. Those guys really want to get onto the CP if they want those extra points. Lovely. What a way to start the day. This is of course very early in the morning. I'm just getting in a bit of Robocraft fun before I get up and take the dog for a walk. What a brilliant way to start the day with a lovely bit of victory bonus. Fantastic. And then the only other craft I've got left, all of these are empty, is my plane. Let's see how we do with a T6. I'm the only one. No, there's another guy in T6. Hopefully we're not going to end up with the T8, we're going to end up with some lower players. I'm still dreading a bit what it's going to be like in Tier 7. As currently I've only got a Tier 7, and then pretty much the standard is most people have weapons higher than their tier. So if I end up in Tier 7, I imagine most people are going to have Tier 8 and 9 type weapons. Dread to think what that's going to be like. Six players now. T6, not that T6 and 7 not that popular at the moment. Or T8. A lot of people in the lower tiers, but here we go. Let's find out where it's put us. Lovely. Yes, so we're at the top end of the scale there. Oh, really digging on that brew early in the morning. And let's get on out. See if we can get another win. Would be lovely just to get a straight off win with this guy and then get out and go for a dog walk and spend the day making lovely tanks. Oh, that looks quite nice. Who's that? The real Batman. Haha. Lovely. Have to remember that this is flying a little bit heavy now. Just going to circle around once or twice to give the our guys a chance to spread out, get into action, so I can see where people are headed. Hopefully I'll be out in a second, taking out some lower tier stuff. Oh good, so the other flyer I can spy there is on our team. I'm going to take her out this way. These guys seem to be firing into the death bowl itself. Oh, and there is an enemy flyer. I have to be very careful of that guy. But it looks like he's drawing a lot of fire. Oh, try and get out of there. Armor's holding it a bit, but I'm a bit of a sitting duck now. I've got no landing gear, so I can't move. But I can return a bit of fire. Oh, my weapons are all gone. Defeated by Tora. Shocking, shocking stuff. Awesome, just give those guys a quick GG before I leave. Oh, let's just see who's in. There's Tora there. And it seems the majority of our team have been wiped. Yeah, these are all very much just the efficient tanks and flatbeds that we're used to seeing. So this would be great, having the opportunity to make some... it's one of the things that I miss about when I first got the game, was crafting interesting looking things where style kind of weighs out functionality. Because of course, if you haven't got the functionality, you generally do get torn to shreds once you put it into the battlefield. So it will be nice to have that chance to just do something really, really creative and then get it in as part of the game. How awesome is that? Have we rebuilt yet? Come on. Here we go, fantastic. I'm just going to have one more of these because I really do need to be getting out with the dog. And then I can spend the rest of the day ignoring people, ignoring my responsibilities and chores that I'm meant to be doing, and just tinker around in Robocraft. Shutter Saw there, apparently having a bit of trouble with his platoon. I think if you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll have seen I've had some of that kind of trouble with the platoon list showing people as being offline and all that kind of fun. So, this will throw my game out of whack a little bit because I'm going to have to, what I'll probably have to do is maybe build a T3 or T4 efficient killing machine so that I can be farming for RP and ensuring I get the victory bonuses. As at the moment my T6 is kind of hit and miss when it comes to getting a win. As you just saw, it can be taken out very easily by people who are, you know, making efficient killing machines with just a nice amount of armor and a nice amount of weapons, rather than trying to get a particular build on the go. And of course, all the fine pretty things I'll be submitting for the practice grounds will have to just remain in my base looking pretty until I hear whether they're a go or no go for the new practice ground. But still, I think I'd far rather have a build of mine in the in those grounds than, you know, rinsing RP for a day or two. I think it's worth the cost. I'm just going to try and be sneaky and hope there's not too many enemy aircraft on the loose. Try and get around, staying fairly low on this just in case an aircraft is about. Looks like one of our aircraft is up high in the middle of the ground, so he'll be drawing fire aplenty and hopefully be keeping their eyes on the wrong part of the sky. Looks like we're... Oh, see that? I'm outside of the mini-map. That's awesome, isn't it? Now then, what can we see down here? Ah, there's a couple of enemies down there. Not too far, so I'm going to quickly try and get down behind here in the hope that they don't notice me too much. Hope they're kept busy with other stuff and just have my guns trained over here ready for anything that should come my way. Such as this fella. Oh, what a miss. It's a shame, isn't it? Hit. Lovely. Lovely hit on that guy. Have to be careful nothing comes round the left or the right side, which I believe is what's going to happen next. Oh, team victory. Excellent. Excellent. Well, there you go. That was fantastic, wasn't it? Nice bit of victory bonus. So, let's just show you that again before I go. If you want to get your robot into the practice mode on Robocraft, just go to the Infinite Players section here. Scroll down to where it has this little note, and you'll see a link for the forums, or you can just search through the forums for it. Check on here. Let's see, style over function, your inspiration should be cool sci-fi creations. Your robot can be any tier, but we need more lower T1s than higher tier ones. Right, so it can be any tier, but they're going to need more lower tier. Should only use the weapons and other equipment from that same tier, except armor. Ah, right, so whatever tier your craft is, it needs to have that tier weapon. So if you have a tier 1 craft, it needs to be using level 1 weapons. Your robot should combine 2 colours of armour designed to look cool. That's a nice bit of thought. No aerofoils, no rail cannons, no plasma, as the AI doesn't do that yet. So there are some limitations here. We're only going to really be having SMGs then. I think it would have been faster to say no aerofoils and SMG only weapons. Make sure the robot is stable and doesn't flip upside down too easily. Okay, so it looks like they've done some improvement to the AI, and I was wondering this, by the way it says that the tier weapons must be linked to the tier of the craft. That does mean I had a bit where I spent a little bit longer in the practice room, and it does appear that if you stay there longer, the more stuff you kill, then slightly better stuff does spawn in. Well, that means I probably won't have as many craft there, possibly, I'm not sure. Actually, I think I've got quite a lot of SMGs to play with, so we'll just have to find out what is going on there. I'm sure I'll let you know in my next video. But for now, that's fantastic news. Just get onto Robocraft, check through the new articles, and see if you can make a build and get it into the practice ground. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.